Hello dear students, welcome you all to our YouTube channel Diksha Karnataka. As we all know, the KCET 2024 exam is very near, right? So for this, we have come up with a strategy so that you can boost up your preparation, right? So this video is our last 30 days chemistry strategy, okay? So what all things we'll be discussing in this video? First is weekly planning. So these 30 days we have divided into 4 weeks, right? And we will give you an exact plan for every week. What you have to study, which chapters you have to do, what you have to revise, how many mock tests you have to write, everything detailed we will discuss. Next is high, medium and low priority chapters. What is this? As you know, the syllabus can be divided into 3 different categories on the basis of their weightage. How many questions are asked? So high weightage chapters we have listed it for you. Similarly for medium and low priority chapters. Okay, so this one all we will discuss how many questions are asked from them and what type of questions. So these all discussions we'll do in the upcoming video. So please watch it till the end so that you do not miss any important point here. Okay, so now coming to weekly planning for KCET 2024. Okay. So week 1, which is your week 1? The day you are starting this video, you are watching this video, from there to your 7 days, you have to count it as your week 1. So in week 1, we have to cover high weightage chapters. Okay. So high weightage chapters, as I already told you, there will be more questions from these chapters. And we have divided them into 3 categories, high, moderate and low. So the list of these chapters will be given in the upcoming slides. So you need not worry, that also we have done it for you. And then revision. So what you have to do under this revision, you have to revise the formulas, concepts from these high and moderate weightage chapters. Okay. And then you have to write minimum 1 mock test in this first week, right? So why is that important? Again, for your analysis, how are you doing? How much syllabus you have remembered? How much is need to be done? So to know all these things, we need a mock test, right? So that is very important. In the first week, we should write a mock test. Now let's go to the second week. In the second week also, the plan is very similar to the first week, where we will be covering your high weightage chapters, moderate weightage chapters and revision and 1 mock test, right? So same thing, whichever chapters have been left out from the first week and has to be covered, those will be done in the second week. Now in the third week, we will have moderate weightage chapters and low weightage chapters. So this one we will start only when you have covered all the high weightage chapters. So once it is done, we can go to the moderate weightage chapters and low weightage chapters. We'll cover them. We'll just go through their formulas in a short time, because they do not have more questions to be asked in the exam. Now in this week, we will also revise the first and the second week syllabus, what we have already covered, right? Why? Because you should not forget it. Once you are doing these chapters, the first and second week chapters should not evaporate, right? So that is why again one weekly revision here should be done. And then, but at this point of time, the slight change in the plan is we can increase the number of mock tests, because we are already very near to the exam now. So we can write 2 or 3 mock tests in this week, and we can analyze our performance. Now coming to week 4, this week we'll be giving for low weightage chapters, those chapters where questions are asked very rarely, or hardly 1 question you may get from these chapters. Those chapters will be done in the last week, and you have to revise the complete syllabus through your short notes, flashcards, complete revision, and the number of mock tests has to increase. Okay, 3 to 4 mock tests, all important formulas and all reactions from organic chemistry should be revised in the last week, right? So I hope this like a broad division of the 4 weeks is very clear. So now we can go towards the chapter division, right? So as I told you, we have total 19 chapters. Okay, very important. You should remember, including both first PU and second PU, we have total 19 chapters in chemistry, right? So we have divided this 19 chapters into 3 sections. High priority. What is high priority? Where more questions are asked. You can expect around 50% of your question paper will be from this part, from these topics. Next is your medium priority, where we can expect 2 to 3 questions. Okay, So from each of these chapters, we may expect a 2 to 3 question. Then low priority questions are chapters are those chapters from where we will get 1 or 0 questions, and it is like less priority chapters. Okay, so now let us see the list of these chapters. So you can see first chapter is solution, a very important topic. Revise all the formulas from here, concentration terms, colligative properties, and how to change the units. These all things you have to prepare for solutions chapter. Next, coming to electrochemistry. In electrochemistry also you have to learn the Nernst equation problems, do properly, equilibrium conditions, and then you can revise the products of electrolysis. These are some very important topics from this one. Kinetics, very important and easy chapter also, must do chapter. You have to just revise the formulas for zeroth order, first order, half-life, Arrhenius equation, use these topics and complete this chapter. Then coordination compounds. In coordination compounds, you have D and F block, D block configuration, and then how the d orbital splits, and then weak field ligand, strong field ligand. So you can just revise about them. Amines, practice all reactions from this chapter, and alcohols, aldehydes. All the organic chapters, you must revise the name reactions, conversions, methods of preparation. These all things has to be revised. But how will you do? Will you read the book again and again? So what you have to do, you have to prepare short notes. Okay, very important. Prepare short notes in this. So what you have to do, just take a paper or any flashcard, write down the formulas, write down the important points, or you can even highlight the important points in the book. Okay, so that is done. Then coming to medium priority. Okay, in medium priority, your chapters are biomolecules, haloalkanes, D and F block, hydrocarbons, equilibrium, redox reaction. So you can see in the high priority chapters, these are mostly your PU2 chapters, right? And medium priority consists of both PU2 and PU1 chapters. In this equilibrium also focus mostly on chemical equilibrium. Okay. Then haloalkanes, haloarenes, methods of preparation, biomolecules, what are the examples of monomers, then polymers, these are all examples, monosaccharides, polysaccharides, they are examples, they are individual units, reactions. And then in redox reaction also you can learn the balancing of equations. Hydrocarbon is mostly your preparation methods, again you have to prepare here, right? So these are to be done in the medium priority. Now coming to the low weightage chapters here, so I'll recommend only and only if you complete the high priority and medium priority chapters, go to the lower priority. If you do not have any time after completing these two, you can skip these chapters, okay? But that is not recommended at all, but you have to give some time for this. So just revise the summaries of these chapters. Structure, for example, structure of atom. Learn all the formulas from Bohr's postulates, this uncertainty principle formula. These are basic things you can do from this chapter. In some basic concepts, learn all the laws, okay? Then some concentration terms are there that you can prepare. How to find empirical formula. Empirical formula question is a must. Prepare it very seriously. Then classification of elements, periodicity in properties, prepare thoroughly. What are the trends are there? Which type of generally basicity, acidity, such trends are asked. You can revise them once. Okay, these you just have to prepare the summary of these chapters. Similarly, basic principles and techniques. In this you can learn about the different methods, general organic chemistry, okay, a basic understanding of acidity, basicity, how to find them, that all thing you can do here. Chemical bonding, focus on Vesper theory. Okay, how many bond pairs, lone pairs, how to calculate, how to know the structure, that all thing you can determine here. And next, the last is thermodynamics, a very difficult chapter I'll tell compared to all this. So you can just learn the work done formula here. Okay, work done formula you can revise, and then you can revise some different definition, important definitions are there. Those things you can revise here. Okay, so now let us quickly go through the week 1, week 2, what is the plan here. So in week 1, you have to finish solutions chapter, you have to finish electrochemistry chapter, chemical kinetics, then hydrocarbons, haloalkanes. These 5 chapters you have to do. And with respect, you have to also prepare their short notes. Again and again I'm telling, at the time of exam, you should not be revising from the book. Okay, so you should be ready with your short notes. So solutions, all the formulas you please note it down. Electrochemistry, all formulas. Kinetics, all the first zeroth order, first order, half-life. Okay, these all formulas you have to note it down. Similarly, hydrocarbons, all the methods of preparations there. Okay, and whatever we have reactions, important reactions, note it down. Then coming to haloalkanes and haloarenes, again methods of preparation, physical properties, chemical properties, and chemical reactions. Okay, so these all things you have to prepare. Okay, and make a short note of it. That is very, very important, and it will help you to revise. Now in this revision, what you have to do? Under revision, you have to revise the first this 1 week syllabus. Okay, and then every day you have to give half an hour or 1 hour for revision. Okay, next, solve at least one mock test paper. So after you have revised this thing and you have already written your board exam, so you will be knowing what all the concepts are there, right? So you have to just solve one mock test paper. Same thing on week 2, we have again highly weighted chapters, that is your coordination compounds and amines, alcohols, phenols, aldehydes and ketones, biomolecules, right? So in coordination compounds, prepare the D block properly, the configurations, the magnetic moment, how to calculate, what are the strong field ligands, weak field ligands, how do they divide, that all things you can do. Strong field ligand, weak field ligand, then d orbital splitting. Okay, so these all things we can do. Then in amines also you have to prepare the reactions. Alcohols, phenols, again methods of preparation, chemical reactions and chemical properties. Aldehydes, ketones, same thing. All organic chapters will have these things. Biomolecules, what to do in biomolecules? Examples, very, very important. What examples? Monosaccharides example, disaccharide example, polysaccharide examples, and which are reducing sugar, non-reducing sugar, essential amino acids, non-essential amino acids, and soluble vitamins, insoluble vitamins. These all biomolecules examples are important. Bonding is important. What bonding? Which carbon to which carbon linkage is there? Okay, that all things. In what are the monomer units? That all things you have to do. Now again revision. So in this you have to revise these chapters which we have already discussed, right? These chapters, and also you have to revise the concepts of first week. Okay, you should not forget at all. It should be a continuous process. Then the lastly is you have to solve a mock test paper, right? So again, one mock test paper in this week, you have to analyze it very carefully, and these mock test papers you have to write under exam conditions. What is it? It's like, not you will write some time and then get and then come again, not like that. You have to sit continuously for 3 hours with proper focus, and then you have to write it. You can also write one chemistry mock test of 60 questions, that is also okay. Or if you are comfortable with a 3-hour paper, that is also okay, right? So these mock tests are just to understand how much concept you have learned now. Okay, so that is there. Coming to third week. Now third week, as we are very close to the exam, we'll be focusing on the medium weightage chapters, right? So first is your D and F block. In D and F block, you have to learn the configurations properly, especially F block configurations, remember them. Then equilibrium, chemical equilibrium should be given more importance. Okay, note down the formulas and how to convert how to arrange the equations, how to convert Kp, Kc, all those formulas you have to note it down. And then redox reaction, properly learn about the balancing of equations. Okay, balancing you have to prepare. Now coming to this one, low priority group, periodicity in properties. Okay, this is again very important. Here you have to learn some basic trends. What trends we can read? Acidity trends, basicity, okay, acidity, basicity, reducing power, oxidizing power. So these all trends you have to learn. Okay, and then coming to this organic chemistry, some basic principle and techniques. You should know these basic principles, techniques, how does it work, and what is the basic principle, like Dumas method we have, okay, and then the Zeldal method is there. So those all some basic principles, and some general organic chemistry, carbocation, carboanion, what is their stability order, right? Carbocation, electrophile, nucleophile. So these all things you have to revise. In this revision, you have to revise completely the week 1 and week 2 revision. Okay, whatever chapters you have done, those complete revision you have to do, and the number of mock tests we have to increase. So we have to increase it to 2 to 3 mock tests. Okay, so you have to sit again in the exam condition. As I told you, in the exam conditions you have to write the mock test. Okay, now coming to week 4, this is our last week, very important period, right? So in this, we will focus on the less or the chapters from which we can expect 0 to 1 questions. Okay, thermodynamics is there. In thermodynamics, prepare only work formula. Okay, formula for work. What are the different in constant pressure and reversible isothermal process, those formulas and some definitions. Okay, what is isobaric, isochoric, the first part of the chapter where it has a lot of definitions. Then from that questions can be asked. Then coming to chemical bonding, mostly focus on Westphal theory. Okay, what are the structures of different compounds, examples, and you have to remember for each hybridization what are some 3-4 examples you have to learn. That NCERT book has a table on chemical bonding, that is important. Learn that table properly. Coming to structure of atom, in structure of atom what we can do, Bohr's theory, then quantum. So focus on these 2 topics. Note down the formulas from this topic, quantum numbers, how to find out, orbital, angular nodes, radial nodes, these general formulas you can do. Now coming to some basic concepts of chemistry, again focus on mole concept here, which is very important, and your laws. Okay, so these all things if we do, and then at last you have to revise the short notes, formulas and the name reactions. As I told you from the starting, you have to keep preparing the short notes. So in the last week of the exam, we will be only revising through these short notes. We should not open any book now at this point of time, right? So the revision should be done through the short notes. All important formulas must be mentioned in this. Okay, now we have to increase the number of mock tests to 4 to 5, right? So as I told you, as we are now very near to the exam, we should be now focusing in this mock test about time management, okay, and then accuracy, okay, and then how we are able to recollect or not, right? So these all things you have to think in the last 4-5 mock tests. You have to be very cautious, and again you have to write it only under exam conditions. Okay, so that is done. Now this is the strategy for chemistry, how you can split it for the 4 weeks and the complete syllabus. Apart from this, what else we should focus on? So let us see those things. First is timely revision. You must complete your revision within before 1 week of the exam, and you should be ready with all short notes, everything. You should not be hurry at the end moment. Next is writing the test in the exam conditions. I have discussed it many times in the video also. You have to write the exam under exam conditions. Sit completely for 3 hours. No washroom, nothing at that point of time. 3 hours continuously you have to dedicate for the exam. Next, proper analysis of mock test. Why this is important? This will help you to analyze which is your strength and which is your weakness. Which topics are you have already done, which topics you need to revise. So for all this, proper analysis of mock test is very important. Okay, so after the exam, write down the exam, then make a sheet of analysis. Okay, you can make a sheet of analysis where you can write question number and then why, whether it went wrong or correct, and the reason why it went wrong if it is wrong. Okay, you can then know whether you have made any silly mistakes there, calculation mistakes is there, or concept is not known to you. So make a proper analysis for the all the mock tests that you are writing. Okay, next is your manage your time effectively in the exam. Okay, you should be knowing which question needs what time, how much time to be dedicated, and also you have 3 subjects, right? So your whole day should be divided according to your strong in the subject. For example, you are very strong in chemistry, you can devote less time to that. You are more you need more time for physics, you can devote. So accordingly you have to divide the time for your exam and memorize the formulas and reactions. You have to prepare for this a proper short note. Next, very important, health. If your health is not good, you will be end up wasting 2 to 3 days and your time will be wasted there. So take proper health. What should you do for your giving importance to your health? Eat nutritious food, and do some kind of yoga or meditation if possible, or a walk, a small 15-20 minutes of walk, something you do so that you will be healthy, your mind will be healthy, your body will be healthy, and your results will come very fruitful. Okay, next, coming to calmness and confidence. You will be writing mock tests, right? There may be some days where the mock test results are very poor, okay, or it is less than your expected value. Then, but still, in that case also, you should maintain calm and you should be confident. Okay, you should be confident that, okay, this exam is not good, I'll do better in the next exam. I will see whatever my mistakes are there, how can I mend them all, and then we can do this part. So never lose your hope and be confident. So last is, don't hesitate to seek help. So whenever you need any help, your teachers are always available. They will be more than happy to help you, right? So you have to approach them. Any concept you need to be discussed again, or any clarity you need how to solve questions, any problem you have, approach your teachers. They will be very helpful. Okay, now one more announcement here. We have a crash course, okay, for KCET just immediately after the board exams are over. So for this, you can see the details in the description of this video. We have a registration link. Go through it, and then this will be a definite help for your exam. It will be all the 2-year syllabus will be revised completely through the 28 days. Okay, so please go through it and enroll yourself for this. So lastly, I'll wish you, all of you, a very good luck for your exam. All the best. Don't lose hope. Study hard and you will get it. Okay, so lastly, if you like this channel and if you like this video, please share it to your friends and subscribe to our channel so that you can get such informative videos in the upcoming time. Thank you.